What's up guys, it's the real UGC, I'm UGC Crazed and welcome to episode number 7 of my FIFA 13 online series. In today's episode guys, I'm going to be playing a subscriber. I'm going to be playing SCS Fusions. Every week I will be playing a subscriber guys, so if you guys would like to play against me and obviously have the game put on YouTube, all you need to do is leave a message or leave a comment in the section below saying your gamer tag. It is on Xbox 360, I can't unfortunately play on PlayStation or PC, but yeah, leave a comment below with your gamer tag and obviously I'd love to play all you guys. I'll pick something at random and every week just keep leaving your name below and hopefully I will come across you eventually. But yeah, this is the first game we are playing guys. This is against SCS Fusions. He does get the game started there. He gets really unlucky to be honest not to score. Valdez makes a really nice double save, but I do come on the attack here with Lamela. It does find Hazard, and how did he not get that on target? I have no idea how he missed that one. That's ridiculous. Now Fusions continues the attack here. That one hits the post. There's a thunderous shot from about 30-40 yards. Really nice shot that was, I have to admit. I was really lucky not to get that in. Valdez would never have got to it, but I hit him on the counter attack instantly from that very same shot. Do manage to try and get it drilled in. His keeper makes a really nice save. Falls for Coutinho. I'm not too sure what to do here, so I do go for the Rabona pass. Unfortunately his defender does block it, and that is the end of the attack for me. We're in the 25 minutes here. I do manage to defend a corner. I know what you're all thinking, corners are way up here. How did you defend one? We do manage to defend a corner here. Hazard finding Jordi Alba out on the wing. Jordi Alba using his pace. He's an absolute phenomenal left back. I really enjoy playing with him. His attacking work rate's a little high, but he really does bolster your attack a lot. He finds Hazard, who should have really scored there. Jordi Alba tries to follow up, but he does hit the crossbar, and again that's the end of another attack. And we are still pushing. We really want to try and find that goal. Hazard is really lucky there to pick up that ball. He does cut in there with a scoop turn, does do a nice roulette there as well. Finesse shot, aiming for the bottom corner. It doesn't even hit the target. And by this point Hazard really was starting to stress me out. I really was not enjoying playing with him at all. And look at that for a save again from Victor Valdez. Fusions was really unlucky not to be up at the moment. He probably has had the better chances at the two of us, and this really was an end-to-end game. It was constant attacking all the way through. There was no dominant player, there was no one particularly shining over the other one. It was really 50-50. Hazard does have a nice finesse shot attempt up there, but he does manage to defend it, and his keeper obviously makes a really nice save. And that will be how the first half will end at 0-0. And like I said, this was a really 50-50 game all the way through so far. We really were just like completely even. There was no dominant player there. I do try to flick the ball over his head with Lamela. He does do a little chest spin. Not too sure why he didn't flick it over his head. It would have been nice if he did. But Marquisio does dive in and gets himself sent off. That's really not very good for him. Marquisio is quite a good player in this game. I really like him. You can pick him up for really cheap as well. But there's the challenge there, as you can see. We've got a nice bit of passing play here. Does manage to find Lamela. I don't know why I went with a finesse shot near post. I probably should have drilled it in. I kind of hoped in a way that he'd finesse it with his left foot and try and swing it round his keeper, but he took it with his weak foot, which I'm not too sure why. But we are building up another attack here in the 63rd minute. We do get a back heel through, which doesn't quite find Lamela. I really enjoyed that little passing play that I was doing there. I felt like I was controlling the tempo a little bit more now. I was starting to build up a lot more attacks and just controlling it a little bit more. I do get lucky there, however, for it to fall to Hazard. He does manage to find some space as well. Does a roulette and finally finds that goal that he's been looking for. He really has not been a very strong player for me at all. I've not enjoyed playing with him in any way, shape or form. He really has been quite... it was a replacement for Asaidi, and if I'm honest, I kind of regret replacing him, and I do go back to Asaidi further on in the series. But it really is not very fun to play with at the moment. Literally, straight after I score the goal off the kickoff, he builds up an attack straight away, and really unlucky not to score there with Pato. Headers especially are really overpowered on this game, so he was really unlucky to score. I've made a really silly mistake there. He does pick up the ball with Robinho and doesn't manage to find the net again. He really is piling on the pressure on me. I do manage to pick up the ball here with Coutinho. Finds Lamela, finds Ramos, who does manage to find Ramirez with a nice through ball there to Tevez. Knocks it in with his head to make it 2-0. And to be honest, I was feeling comfortable, but I wasn't after this goal when Fusions really picked up his game again. He's a really strong player, and to be honest, I really wanted to get the win against him. He's a really tough guy to break down sometimes. So it was nice to score that second goal, but after that I kind of angered the beast kind of thing. And literally straight off kickoff, he does manage to find some space here on the wing. Takes a shot with Lamela, and look at that for a goal. How did that go in? This is FIFA all over. This is like an absolutely ridiculous goal. I didn't know if whether to rage or laugh when this all went in. It was absolutely ridiculous. And as you can see on the replay in a second, Lamela takes the shot, he hits the back of Pato, hits the floor and then flicks into the goal. It's absolutely crazy goal. I can't believe I conceded that one. But as I say, Fusions is a really good player, so I really wanted to go for that 2-goal cushion. So I started really piling on the attack. I moved my players up a little bit, I went attacking. I probably shouldn't have done so, being a player up. It probably was not the right move to do. I just really wanted to ensure that I did kind of get the victory. And this is where it all goes wrong. It hits me on the break here with Rubinho. I wasn't too sure whether to run at him or mark Pato in the centre. And unfortunately, I chose wrong, and Pato did get a nice easy header there to make it 2-2 in the 86th minute. And to be honest, I can't blame him for taking that goal. I probably would have done exactly the same thing myself. So that makes it 2-2. We do keep piling on the pressure. We really do not want to be going into extra time, and especially not be going into penalties. Fusions, like I said, is a really good player, so extra time really might not be the best thing for us. Penalties, I've always found a really harsh way to decide a winner. I never really find with a penalty shootout that the best player in the match always comes out on top. It's a bit harsh. We do manage to find a little bit of space here with Tevez. He's really unlucky not to get a shot off there. You can't help but feel in that position it would have gone in, but he was unlucky again. Both ends of the pitch we've had a lot of luck, good and bad, if I'm honest, in this game. It's been a really wild game to be playing in. Hazard does have a shot there with his left foot, but it's quite a tame one, if I'm honest. It wasn't really worth time. He makes a nice 1-2 pass here with Tevez in the 90th minute. Finds a bit of space with a scoop turn. Does manage to find a little bit more space. Takes the shot. But his keeper again, Stecklenburg, making an absolute blinding save. He really has played well this game, Stecklenburg has. He does manage to defend against the corner. Lamela does manage to find Ramos with the overhead kick, but again he does miss. And that's how it ends at the end of full time, 2-2. So we will be going straight into extra time and of course penalties if we can't find a winner at the end of that. So we jump straight into that. The only sub I do decide to make is I bring on Asaidi in replacement for Hazard. To be honest, Hazard, even though he had scored a goal, I really felt he should have took more of his chances and he really didn't. And straight into the start of the extra time, look at that for a goal from Giovinco. To be honest, he absolutely destroyed me. I wasn't even able to defend against that one. It's a really nice goal. They did really well to get that. But I do manage to find myself in some space here with Asaidi. Considered the sweat and then decided just to drill it straight into the top corner. And I have been moaning a lot recently about Asaidi's weak shot. I've been saying he's really inaccurate, he's a bit wild, but recently, since I bought Hazard, he has been an absolute beast. He's been the epitome of my team. He's been the guy I've been relying on to get the goals. But you can see the stats there real quick, and we do start on the second half again with another goal from Asaidi. Came on in extra time and managed to score 2 to bring me from a goal down to bring me 4-3 up. It really was like controlling the game for me. He was controlling all the plays, he was taking all the shots. He really was just playing the game of his lifetime in this match, I have to admit. He's earned his first team spot with me for a little while at least. And there's Asaidi again, finding Lamela in a bit of space there. He just tried to create a bit more space, so he was doing a couple of step overs, hits with the outside of his left foot, really unlucky not to hit the target there, takes the little chip shot as well and still could not find the net, really unlucky. But that's how that game will end, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you would like to play me, like I said, leave a comment below with your gamer tag in it. I'd love to play against you guys, and if you haven't already, please check out my trading tips video. I've got some great content on there for you, great ways for you to make some money and some coins on FIFA 13. Cheers for watching the video, guys. Cheers.
I do hope you've enjoyed